Happy Tuesday. Welcome back. I'm Sarah, and together we can't not talk about bees. Good afternoon, Chris. Thank you for being here this afternoon. I am feeling a little better, but it's still quite bruised and very, very tender. I didn't realize how tender it was going to continue to be, but I'm here and we can't not talk about bees. What these bees have been doing, swarming all over the place. I am so very grateful that my husband enjoys beekeeping as much as I do because he handled the Sunday swarms around here. And thank you very much, my husband. I brought my water, mizu. I also have chamomile tea. So grab your cuppa. This is going to be more like a tea break than a whole hour. I have some mail to open. And well, I'm just tired from healing. It's been quite a ride. Thursday afternoon, after spring on the farm, I went and had this done. They cut me, took that. It was the size of a golf ball, this lipoma that was in my arm. Stitched me up. The next day, I went back to spring on the farm and recruited help. Thank you, ladies, for helping at spring on the farm. I appreciate you so much. What else? And then, well, the bees just wanted to swarm all weekend. And I got a video. Steven made a video. He got the swarm Sunday. Hey, Rick, good to see you this afternoon. I'm a healing. My left arm is officially on vacation until a week and 2 days. I can't lift anything over 5 pounds with this arm, but I find just using it makes it a little aggravated. But I'm sure when it heals, I'm going to be better than ever. Bees might get a little head start, but there's still so many possibilities. Spring is full of them. We'll just wait for a few more stragglers to come in. I did say I had mail. Thank you, Miss T. Miss T with the T. If you didn't know, she's on every weekday morning at 9:15-ish a.m. I got a neat care package from Miss T with the T in an old recovery kit bag. Oops, hang on. Let's see what we got in here. Those moringa seeds from Rob in the Garden. I'm going to need some advice. Some sort of disc there and a candle, a tea light candle. A pack of tissues. A tea ball. A heart-shaped tea ball. And a lemon tea. And a keychain. Can you see that okay? Hang on. You get it to focus here. Come on, focus. Anyway, that's the keychain. That's cool. Arigato gozaimasu. Miss T with the T. Hello, Grayson. And hello, James. Good to see you guys. We are 5 now. Thank you guys for coming in this afternoon. I know it was storming here earlier in my neck of the woods in Indiana. Everybody's talking to everybody. Getting acquainted at Tuesday afternoon tea time. Let's see. Since we've got 5 people in here, I might as well go ahead and show this video. This was Stephen on Sunday. And that was Stephen. Hey, Bud Files. Good to see you. Peach Sis, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. That was Stephen getting the swarm because my left arm is on vacation for another week. In week and 2 days. And it was either that or suffer with that other situation until August, and a little bit of healing now, and it'll all be worth it. So that's what I've been doing, healing and hoping the bees don't swarm. Getting mail from Miss T. It is rather tender. And it's still bruised from where, because it didn't want to leave. I told it, sayonara, the long goodbye. Hola, Rudy. Good to see you this afternoon. I hope you're well. I am getting back to being well. It's been a week and it's only Tuesday. But as I said at the beginning, I'm not going to go a whole hour today because I'm just going to rest and try not to move. Every time I move, you don't understand how much you use your appendages until you can't use them. And I am right-handed dominant, but I use my left hand for a lot of things. And trying to not, that's difficult. Muzikashi, so difficult. So the next week is going to be interesting. But as it heals, as it gets better, it'll get better. So it's just the rest of today, I feel like I did too much. I made my tea, had my breakfast and lunch. And yeah, but it's done. On to the bee talk. Hang on, because I saw somebody say something about doubling. And now I've highlighted all of the chat. Aha, here we go. Doubled after the first split. Congratulations. That is awesome. We are back to, let's see, our numbers are now, after those swarms, after the Sunday swarms, we're back to 23, I do believe. The horizontal hive has bees at the first yard. The second yard is going to need to be split so that the third and fourth yards can have bees again. Hey, Crappa, good to see you. Hey, Frugal Mama, good to see you again today. I caught you this morning. I'm glad I did. I've been waking up earlier on my own instead of with the help of an alarm, because that's just, well, it's rude. I don't like rude awakenings in the morning. Good, getting all that stuff done. I am working on healing, so I'm going to be kind of stationary, but I have reading material. I have all kinds of reading material and videos to catch up on. I hope I can catch up on a bunch of videos if I'm not taking a nap, which I plan to do when I click the end stream button today. And I got my moringa. See, I'm excited about this. Now these, from what I understand, grow into like a tree. So I'm going to need a big pot to put them in, so I can bring them inside in the winter. I don't think they would like our Indiana winters. Even the southern Indiana winters get a little brutal sometimes. And Rudy is in central. Standard Time. We here in Indiana, we're in Eastern Standard Time. Everything is blooming and going. The dandelions have already gone to seed. I didn't mean to be bragging. I'm just so excited. I got my one. I've been wanting to try them. See, I started keeping bees with a gardener's heart. I love to watch things grow. I just love it. It completes my soul to see things grow and then to see the bees harvesting all the pollen and nectar from the things that we're growing. It's awesome. Oh no, James. Michigan beat you up this year, didn't it? Well, you still got the one. Take good care of that one, and that one can turn to many. Hang on, I gotta fix my. I forgot to do that. And I usually like to put the email up there. If you have any questions after watching the. Is a bee fly green? If so, I think I have. They kind of look like a fly, but they're green. Let me know. But if you're on the replay, you can email me your question if you didn't get to type it in while I'm live here, which I've gone for 17 minutes now. I know I've heard about something. I've seen a lot of insects. Some scary, some cute. The difference is the pronunciation. Kawaii is cute and kawaii is scary. It's your little Japanese of the day. Oh, and I forgot to say, minasan konnichiwa. Good afternoon, everyone. And that's in Japanese. I learned how to say honey in Spanish, la miel. And honey in Japanese is hachimitsu. That would be awesome. We will keep an eye out for that, Crooked Peach. When my arm heals up better, I'll be dropping links and stuff. But today I'm just kind of here. It's all different kind of words. Yeah, I didn't really have a plan for this live stream. Just kind of come on and say, hey, see how you guys are doing and how your bees are doing. Well, you got a wrench. You can drop it if you want. You got a wrench. You can do the link part. We're supposed to get rain for the rest of the week. Hopefully that'll hold back the swarms until I feel a little better. Maybe I can call Tampa. She can come over and help. I know she's been busy too. I haven't been able to catch up with the evening lives. I have been wiped out when it comes to evening. But I will catch up when I can catch up. When I'm rested, I guess. Sometimes it takes what it takes. You guys in Virginia need rain, and I don't know if hi Mike Tangway, good to see you. I hope your bees are still buzzing in their boxes. We've got 23 boxes of buzzing now. We can definitely get back up to our 31 we started with last going into the winter. And thank you, Chris. I appreciate you. We'll see what kind of boxes we can acquire to go beyond the number of 30. Maybe we can make it to 40 this winter. It's it kind of goes because the first year had one and it died. The next year I had two, and then it went to 4 to 12 to 20. It went. These when they reproduce, they reproduce. They are abundant creatures. And that's just, it's not even, if you think about it, the commercial beekeeper has 500 or more. And I'm looking at that number thinking, I don't know if I could ever be a commercial beekeeper. That's, well, right now, I'm a one-armed beekeeper. This arm is on vacation. Can't use it. And did I find one time a day more swarm? Usually between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. is when they like to take off. But I've seen them depart later, and I've seen them take off a little early, like 10 a.m. But it's about that window. They like to leave. Didn't mean to bump that. I am not either. I'm just trying to be a tiny business, which I swore I'm just a backyard beekeeper. I'm just a hobbyist. Well, it turns out I'm going to be a small business. And that's okay. We'll take things as it comes and just keep trucking. Because the bees, they keep doing whatever they're wanting to do, whether we go and pay them attention or not. And I've noticed my second out yard, this is because I started that out yard in 2022. So this is the third. That hive out there never died. It may have requeened itself because I never messed with requeening. I let them do it. But this is so this will be the third year. And I don't go out there as much as I mess with other colonies. So maybe there is something to just leaving them alone. Mike is you're in Michigan, Mike Tingway? There's so many Mikes in beekeeping. I'm trying to remember you all. Hey, Anne, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here this afternoon. I know it's like morning for you, isn't it? And that's, my goal was to just have 7 hives, Rick. And now we've got more than I bargained for. But it's okay. Okay, Mike Tangway is in Vermont. Let me try to remember that. And everybody's saying, oh, it's nighttime for you. Well, thank you, double thank you for staying up and catching me live. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a restful night after we end this live here. I'll keep talking about something for 5 minutes. At least get us to a half an hour today. Yeah, they really do. And sometimes they don't. And that's when I've noticed when I do finally go in and look, I can either stop something from happening, like a swarm. Maybe I can split the bees. If they're swarm cells, I can move those cells into another box if I have another box. I used to be a night owl, believe it or not. I could stay up. I can't hang anymore. I gotta have my sleep. I don't know if it's the weather, being outside, the fresh air, but here lately in the evening, I'm just wiped out. Well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate you being my friend too. Just don't sleep on your keyboard, Anne. Have we all done that once or twice? No, I've fallen asleep at my keyboard a couple times. There's so many interesting things to look at on YouTube. I mean, and of all the things to look at this afternoon, thank you for coming to my channel and listening to me talk about bees. Yeah, we know. We know, Anne. It's okay. We understand. We love you. Well, I think that wraps up what I kind of wanted to just let you know. I'm okay. I'm healing. I got that done finally. And that's a lot of beekeepers are allergic and they still take the proper precautions. Yeah, when you know how to not bother them, they're pretty cool. Like at Tim and Hannah's gun line, there's a line you don't cross. If you cross that line, expect a sting. Yeah, that's about. I am out of commission. Yes, because honey will not go bad when stored properly. It is definitely worth investing. And if you feel like you can handle being around a bunch of stinging insects, well, try beekeeping. Try beekeeping, they said. It's fun, they said. It is, and it's so worth it. And I'm glad you guys are along with me on this little journey, this YouTube beekeeping journey, plus gardening. And I like to talk about prospecting sometimes. It's his fault. It is all his fault. SJG is my husband, you guys. He's the one that bought the beehive for Christmas. Definitely hooked. Line and sinker all the way. Loving every minute of it. There's just something I can't explain between the smells that they produce and the beeswax, the honey, the propolis. Yeah, see, I would have never done that because I let them go the other way. I'm glad we're in agreement on something. Well, we have been here for half an hour, and I am more tired than I thought I was going to be. So I will leave you guys this afternoon. You are so dear to my heart. And if you're on the replay, don't forget to drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe. And I will see you next week. Thanks for watching.